Laws of exponents, powers, and products, lesson 4.2 notes, example number 6. Simplify. Well, if you look at these problems, not only do you have the monomials raised to an exponent, so power of a product in other words, but they're also being multiplied by another monomial. So there are two steps to these problems, two steps. The first step, just like if we were following the order of operations, we would get rid of that outside exponent first. So the first step is to do your power of a product. The second step is to then multiply. Take a moment, pause the video, and write that down. Okay, so again, we're going to do power of a product first, then we're going to multiply. That means we're going to take what we learned in lesson 4.2 and lesson 4.1 and mix them together for one problem. So for a power of a product, I've got this coefficient here, and I'm going to raise it to that power. Then I have this coefficient here, and I'm going to raise it to that power. So I've got negative 3 to the 4th power, negative 1 to the 5th power. Now this negative 4 out front, it's just negative 4 all by itself. You don't need to worry about doing anything with that. All right, so like I said, that negative 4 is going to stay out front. So I'm going to still have negative 4, and then negative 3 to the 4th power is 81. Now we multiply our exponents. 4 times 3 would give me r to the 12th. 4 times 5 would give me s to the 20th. 4 times 2 would give me t to the 8th. And now I'm going to close those parentheses. So that was a power of a product there. Now I need to do a power of a product again for the last one. Okay, well, I've got negative 1 to the 5th power. Negative 1 to the 5th power, that's an odd number, so it's going to be negative 1. So this is negative 1, and now I take 5 times 2 to get r to the 10th. 5 times 10 to get s to the 50th. And then 5 times 8 to get t to the 40th. And I close my parentheses. So now, when you look at this, now it's multiplication. Now it is multiplication. So this is where we list everything off to the side. So I'm going to start with my coefficients. So I have negative 4, 81, and negative 1. So again, I had negative 4, 81, negative 1. Now I need to group together my variable terms. So I've got r to the 12th and r to the 10th. So I would write that as r to the 12th, r to the 10th. I have s to the 20th and s to the 50th. S to the 20th, s to the 50th. And then I have t to the 8th and t to the 40th. T to the 8th, t to the 40th. Now that I've grouped everything, I'm ready to multiply. 4 times 80, or negative 4 times 81 times negative 1. If you put that in your calculator, you would get 324. So this would be 324. It's positive because there are 2 negatives. All right, now when multiplying, we add our exponents. When multiplying, we add our exponents. So 12 plus 10 would give me r to the 22nd. 20 plus 50 would give me s to the 50th. And 8 plus, oh, I'm sorry, try that again. 20 plus 50 would be s to the 70th. And then 8 plus 40 would give me t to the 48th. And that is it. So again, we did power of a product first, then we multiplied. So we did the power of product first, and then we multiplied. Okay, let's do example B. Starting with your power of a product. So I'm going to take this number here, raise it to this power. This number here, raise it to that power. This number here, raise it to that power. So off to the side, -1 to the 10th power, -2 to the 5th power, -5 squared. All right. So -1 to the 10th. Well, the 10 is an even number. Change my color first. 10 is an even number, so that's going to give me +1. And now I'm multiplying. 10 times 1 times 1 times 1, and so forth. So this would be w to the 10th, x to the 10th, y to the 10th, z to the 10th. Next monomial, -2 to the 5th power, so it's going to be negative. It's an odd exponent, it's going to be negative. And that would give me -32. You want me to show you these in the calculator? -10 to the 10th is, oh, it didn't give it to me here. Oh, I put in -10, I'm sorry. Let's try that again. -1 to the 10th. There we go, is +1. -2 to the 5th, -32. And -5 squared is 25. So again, -2 to the 5th is -32. And now I multiply my exponents. 5 times 5 would give me w to the 25th. 5 times 2 would give me y to the 10th. Last monomial. -5 squared, even exponent means it's going to be positive, so that's +25. 2 times 8 is x to the 16th. 2 times 10 is z to the 20th. Now it's time to do the multiplication. So we group everything together. So starting with my coefficients, I have 1, -32, and 25. So I have 1, -32, and 25. I've got w to the 10th, w to the 25th, and that's it for the w's. So w to the 10th, w to the 25th. I have x to the 10th, x to the 16th. X to the 10th, x to the 16th. Y to the 10th, y to the 10th. I guess I'll put a triangle. There we go, triangle there. So z to the 10th, z to the 20th. All right, now that I have everything grouped together, I'm ready to find my answer. So 1 times negative 32 times 25 is negative 800. And now we're going to add our exponents. So for the w, 10 plus 25 is 35. For the x, 10 plus 16 is 26. For the y, 10 plus 10 is 20. And last, for the z, 10 plus 20 is 30. So again, you're taking what you learned in 4.2, which is the first step, the power of a product, where we multiply our exponents, and we're combining that with 4.1, which is what we did right here, grouping things together, and then when we multiply, we add exponents. All right, so that is it for example number 6. I know that those are not easy examples, so if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask.